live. Hi.
Usually we only know when it's a terrible connection, right?
Oh, it likes to tell us.
It likes to tell you that too.
Connection.
Your connection is poor.
All right.
We're going to drop you like a sack of hot potatoes.
I'm waiting to find you. There you are.
Hello.
Okay.
We found us.
2 people are here.
We found Woo.
Hi.
Hello, hello. We're here. 2 people are here. Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
And we're oh my God, we're live both. It is a miracle. Can I just say, if you had been around here today, you would know what a miracle it is that we're here and on time.
Partner Scrooge and Marley. Take a picture. I'll be your Scrooge.
I think we took turns being Scrooge today.
Oh, man, it's just
I can admit it. I can admit that we were both a little Scroogey today.
I think it's just monitoring the weather reports, don't you? It's just like every 5 minutes is like, this is going to happen, this is going to happen. It's like, oh, no, this is totally clear this day. We can do it. We can travel like up to New England and stuff. And the next report you go to the supermarket and it's like
climbing just thinking about it.
Go to the supermarket and everyone's preparing for Snowmageddon.
Hi, go, Lisa. Good to see you.
Hey, Lisa.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Well, is anyone else planning to drive in the next few days? Because apparently the weather is supposed to be crap everywhere.
We were expecting big storms.
Wait.
But now we're hearing terms like bomb cyclone. I'm like,
hi, Gettysburg, ma'am. I'm wearing your earrings.
Hello. Check it.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you're so sweet.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
Hey, lovely.
Yes, and if anyone wants a Christmas card from us, just drop us your address.
Check,
hi, Julie.
Check your email as well,
Julie,
because I did a mass email. Yes.
That's so funny, Julie. I almost called this broadcast Christmas Eve.
Eve.
We're clearly on the same wavelength.
We're channeling all about Eve.
Hi, Mom.
Eve.
Hi, Errol, and hi, Bill.
Yeah,
it's like Eve. All about Eve. Yeah, I know.
Christmas all about
that too.
Christmas all about Eve. It's this party with a bunch of like really bitchy people screaming at each other.
Yes, these beautiful earrings were made by Gettysburg Ma'am, so hopefully she'll drop the link to where you can pick up your own fabulous
I'm going to
earrings.
say that at this exact juncture, you would have to be pretty proximate, unless you want to pay some overnight fees.
Oh, Patty, Don, and Bill, hello.
If you wanted to do some shopping for this Xmas, but birthdays are coming up. Yes, they are. So
yes,
I'm
apparently the weather's supposed to be crap all over the country.
Great, like this huge mass of cold air goes.
I had
freezes us from Washington down to Florida.
We had a brilliant plan. We were going to drive halfway tomorrow before the weather got bad.
Yeah, what a concept!
And then it was going to be okay. No,
and then just shack it up at the halfway point, and next day get up and just. Few hours to go. Pretty smooth sailing. Could take your time.
Hi, Mars.
Could actually take a breather for once this season. But no. Things change.
No. So we're just going to try to get out early and
there we go. But
what can you do?
What can you do? Take a look at the fine link just been dropped about Gettysburg's Ma'am's Crafts.
Yes.
Just stayed fast. So.
Yes. So anyway.
Some of which are being demonstrated right here on our model.
Yes, these beautiful Santa earrings. She also made some that I'll be wearing for our New Year's Eve broadcast. So
keep watching.
Be here or be square New Year's Eve, because we will be dropping the ball.
That doesn't rhyme.
Be here rather than Times Square.
Now you're talking.
That doesn't rhyme either.
That doesn't rhyme either. Anyway.
It's cuter. Oh, thanks, Mom. Yeah, we're gonna. I'm hoping to just get out before the snow starts. That's all. I'm just hoping to make tracks. And my thing is the highways. Like, really, for me, it's like if we can be off the highway, I don't care. I mean, it's like a 4.5 hour drive. I don't care if it takes me 20 hours. I'll go off highway if it starts to get bad, but we have to get over the river. That's the whole thing.
Over the river end.
Oh, it's right. Oh, it's 40 in California.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, Bill, the earthquake.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I hope you're all right.
It's about 6.5 or something
God,
like that.
Yeah.
That's man.
Hi, Ron.
Yowza. So, we have...
Oh, thank you, Gettysburg, ma'am.
We have substantially fewer than 40, probably more like feels like about 20 right now, but it's probably closer to like Probably 28.
When I was out
30,
driving around
probably
today,
30.
the car was rating 32.
All right.
Freezing
then. It's less now.
And it felt warmer than that because the sun was out.
The sun makes a huge difference.
I'm pretty sure we've seen the last of the sun.
It's cliche for me to talk weather, but it really makes a difference.
I know. We're so old. We're talking about the weather.
Oh, what's happening on the Weather Channel? Oh, well,
Oh, God. Anyway, I have never wanted an alcoholic beverage more than I want one right now. So, without further ado...
Why wait?
I thought it would be polite to wait and say hi, but we did that, so... Drink time.
Hello, Ron.
I know. It's supposed to be in the teens Friday and into the weekend.
We frequently have Christmases that feel like that. Yeah.
Okay, good. Bill didn't feel the earthquake.
Okay,
all right.
Okay.
All right. So if you're on Facebook and can't see that, Bill did not feel the earthquake.
North of, substantially enough. Yeah, I got to see what the epicenter of that was. I heard North California. That's a pretty large piece of territory. So
my first drink of the evening is something I am calling the jolliest elf. The jolliest bunch of a-holes this side of the... Anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. We can say the rest of that. Okay. We're talking Christmas vacation. I could have worn my Christmas vacation tie. Oh, I don't have one of those. But I do have the...
I bet there is one, though.
I do have the stupid tie with the Santa Claus that Audrey refers to. I think this is kind of a cute tie with the Santa Claus.
It is very cute.
She's unnecessarily harsh, but she's, all of 15.
Just
looking
at what...
There you go.
All right, you can go back to the broadcast.
Check.
All right, let's do. The jolliest elf starts with 2 ounces Reposado tequila. I was just mentioning El Jimador to a friend of mine today.
In fact.
Very good friend of mine was looking for tequila.
Mm-hmm.
So, I recommended this one.
We always find this at a good price, and it is a high-quality product.
Yes.
If you're looking for a Reposado, there's a huge number of them on the market at this particular moment.
I'm about to get sticky.
And, it within our lifetime, that's gone from being like, a pretty good party category to being a huge quality category with your tequilas. And it can be pretty just mystifying, like, well, what's a good tequila? Yeah, I know. It's pretty hard to go wrong with something labeled Reposado. And it's pretty easy to avoid something that's on the bottom shelf in a plastic bottle that says Toro,
You have to make sure it says 100% agave.
Yeah, that's a really critical factor. Because otherwise it's just cut. It's like blended whiskey. What's it blended with? It's blended with grain alcohol.
Bill said we were in Santa Cruz during the 1989 earthquake. Destroyed our business.
It destroyed a lot.
Not cool.
And nabbed you too.
Tequila can make anyone jolly. Yeah, that is a big-ass bottle, Ron.
You got that right.
Hi, John.
Interestingly enough, can you pass me the bottle of humidor there?
It was Santa Squeeze. Yeah, Gettysburg Man has totally got it. What?
Pass me the bottle of humidor,
please. Okay.
I'll demonstrate while you're busy over here.
So far, we're up to 2 ounces of that, a 1/4 ounce Barrow's Intense Ginger Liqueur.
Now, this is good stuff.
I highly recommend
seeking out
holding
a bottle
out
of this
for
stuff.
The Barrow's.
Yeah. There's probably some other gingers which are kind of matching it these days, but it's our local, and we like it, and we keep using it. There you go.
A 1/4 ounce.
Made fresh.
Ferretti Biscotti Famosi.
That's a lot of E's.
Liqueur.
Biscotti Famosi.
1/4 ounce, so I'm trying to be careful here.
Yeah. Just a tad. Just a touch.
I don't want to overpour.
Oh, just a touch.
Not because I'm worried about getting too much booze, but because I didn't want the drink to be unbalanced.
Yeah,
seriously. Right. Hate it when that happens.
You don't want to unbalance the drink. We talk about unbalanced drinks all the time.
Okay.
Usually I just call them beach drinks because they're big, they're blue, they're all sugary stuff, and they got no sour, and they're horrible.
I love that Gettysburg Ma'am is filling in what we can't say because we're on live video. Okay, 1/2 ounce fresh lemon juice.
That one, of course, was the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced. And you know the rest of the story. 2 dashes with
Fee Brothers Black Walnut Bitters. Mm-hmm. And 2 dashes Fee Brothers Cranberry Bitters.
Cranberry. Oh, see, that's a really good deployment of some product there.
It's going to be positively fruitcake-esque.
If they were only sponsoring, they'd see their product being used a lot. But we
and if you'd like to sponsor our show, just get in touch.
Anyone from Fee wants to get in touch with us, we use their products every week.
Okay, we go through quite a bit. All right.
That cranberry is great. Really love. That's pretty unique. I haven't seen another cran out there. I was probably wrong that there isn't. but it's a really high quality product.
The cranberry is turning the drink red.
Very red. Well, there you go. Hello. Red and green, silver and gold. Anyway, we were talking about the Big X bottle of the Humidor here. Notice that it is, in fact, a 175. It's large. It's heavy, certainly when it's full. This sucker is even still more than half at this point in time. It's what's colloquially known as a handle, but what's missing? The handle part. So you kind of have to hold it like this, or like do that waiter thing and hold it like that. There's actually a lip there. That's probably your best bet. Or do this, and you're seriously unbalanced. Although this is a pretty good test of, wrist strength there.
Do you mind?
Anyway, glad to pass this to you, if you would.
Yes.
Waiter, get rid of that.
And I'm going to add a twist.
I like mine with a twist.
I like mine with a twist. All right.
Cool.
Okay,
so there we go. So that's the funny part about a bottle of Humidor, like the big guy.
Hi, Kalaka boy.
Yeah, we have those sweaters.
A bubble milk tea, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have those sweaters.
They were not particularly cheap, as I recall, but they're really heavy duty. They do keep you warm, and it's a really heavily knit pattern on it. The picture. And it's hilarious. So I'm like, yeah, we had to do it.
Oh, we love you back, Suze. Yay.
Awesome. So good to see yous from lovely Palm Springs, where I bet it is not 40. On the mountain, perhaps. Yes. Can I keep that?
You can. I'll make another one.
Can I help?
You want?
Not right now. I tell you what, I might go for one of those later, though.
Okay.
See, that's a pretty good idea. That's nice.
Hi, Joe. Merry Christmas to you. I beat John to the Hungary quote.
Boom.
I drink swill.
Oh, yes. Well, John is a connoisseur of swill. I mean, he's a connoisseur of that actual fake ad and of course the parodies of the products and things like that. Musically, of course, he is a connoisseur of swill. No, he's not. He's a connoisseur of complete junk.
Hi, Gabriel. Good to see you.
He likes quality material, of course. And we've been playing a lot of quality Christmas material.
Oh, thank you.
This past week. I've been trying to go through all the albums that we hadn't played, like at our party or this season yet. Just make sure that everybody gets a chance. Because they're all great. They're all real classic. So.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Peter, married to you, too.
Yes.
You say hi to Gabriel?
I did.
Hola, amigos.
Yes. Yes, great to see you. Great to see you all.
Saludos, amigos, as well to you, sir.
I needed this. I needed not just a drink. I needed to see you because it's making me think about something besides the weather.
Oh, jeez.
Pass this along.
Jesus,
we'll just go slowly.
Destiny. We're gonna drive safely.
We're just gonna go like 20 the whole way, I guess.
Well, do what you need to. Big fun stuff. I was trying to think of what I had.
I'll be there in like 4 days.
But speaking of this dress being pretty killer, I was trying to think what I had that comes anywhere near this, and I'm like, I'd have to get like the smoking jacket and an ascot and all this, and I'm like, I didn't have enough time to do that. So I'm like, what have I got? Hey, there you go. Actually, the shirt I worked in today happened to be red because there you go.
It's pink.
Already pressed. No need for all that. And then there we go. I had this little guy. So I said, super boom. Put your hat on.
It's pink.
Don't forget to put your hat on. Well, it is light red.
It's light
pink.
My drama teacher in high school always used to wear pink shirts and be like, it's not pink, it's light red.
Well, pink. This is pink.
This is hot pink.
It's hot pink. Well, okay.
That's light pink.
Doesn't look as hot pink as most
baby
hot pinks
pink.
I know.
See, Gabriel says hot pink shirt.
Shirt works. There we go.
Jeez, Bethany did the room clear.
No,
she means presents.
He means presents.
I feel like this year I've been saying, Grace! She passed away 30 years ago.
It's like the older you get, the more you start inhabiting the character, and you're like, yeah, I can get to that. Boom, boom, boom.
So we just watched Christmas Story the other day for the first time this year.
Yeah, interesting.
Oh, hi, Ken. Yeah. And hi, Hugo. Yay.
Hello, Ken. So good to see you.
Oh, yeah, okay. Elizabeth is a fan of the Humidor, too, right? It's good.
Yeah, it's really, price-wise.
You need a longer straw.
Yeah, I need a there are some good tequilas at around that price point on the market. Yes.
I was asking about your type.
Oh, I'll get to them in a second. Okay. I see that there. And I know that Los Altos can frequently be had for that price, and sometimes not. Like, we don't have a really good distribution of Altos locally.
No.
So if I see it, it's like, the price isn't really that good. So, but sometimes I've seen really great sales on it, and it's just like that brings right in line, and it's an excellent product. And I'm trying to think of what else kicks it on. Camarena is usually to be found in that category. Excellent product. So I'm not going to raise one above the other or do some taste test. I think they all work well. Great mixers. So,
Errol, that sounds a lot like a cousin. We could your Christmas outfit. Black Dickie.
You serious about that, Clark? So, save me the heart, Clark.
It's called Nantucket Red.
Nantucket Red. Oh
man.
This is the actual color. This is the color palette. This is the Pantone number on this. Funny.
Oh, so did you mention your tie already?
So the tie can. Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. This has a distinct sort of bewitched look to it, and I was kind of thinking that myself when I put it on. But this is in fact a sleigh with Santa and all that. There is a Bewitched Christmas episode, season 1.
Oh, there's more than
or
one.
2.
There's more than one.
Season 1 or 2 that has Billy Mummy is the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
So that's probably 1965 or 64 or 65 that Christmas. And probably
Margot.
minutes before Billy Mummy was starring on a different black and white show. And that one actually does feature a scene that looks exactly like this, like the whole like sleigh going past the moon and all that sort of thing. So that's pretty hilarious. But
Gettysburg Man's friend who wears pink often calls it salmon.
Salmon, interesting enough, if you get the box of 100 Crayola crayons, or I think it's a box of 88, and you pull out the one labeled salmon, I always loved that there was one called salmon. It's a slightly different color. It's more of like cooked salmon. This is more like an uncooked salmon, as a matter of fact. But salmon, yeah, sure.
I just think that's straight up pink. That's like Barbie pink
it's a pink.
Almost.
Well, take a look at Xmas LP cover of the day on Facebook on my page.
It's okay. He let me paint 2 rooms bright pink. So
well,
whatever. He's not afraid of pink.
You're looking at it all around us. It was indeed inspired by this bucket over here.
Well, this is red. The room is red.
Right,
the room is red.
But the bedroom is pink.
Yes.
And I had no problem with that color. I thought that's great.
I know. I said you let me.
And in fact, the color,
you wear it well.
The color coat in both of these rooms really had problems. So we did need to say, all right, finally, 20 years on, probably 15 years on. I said, all right, fine. Let's actually just put a really good killer base coat on there. What am I thinking of? Primer. Killer primer. And then just
oil base
serious heavy latex up there. And this coat looks just fab. It's just what it should have looked like in the first place.
Well, we had to get primer because there was oil-based paint on the wall. So
this is oil primer was causing us trouble.
Oh my gosh,
years
Elizabeth!
Later.
Alhambra for $14 to $16. Things are a lot more expensive here. Altos is $23 to $38. Okay, got it.
Okay, so they're literally running almost twice the price. Or twice the price.
Yeah, Cazadores. Yes, that's.
Cazadores.
Yeah. Good one.
Good things.
Yes.
Definitely. There you go with your tequilas.
Salmon/coral is my favorite.
Coral?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Definitely.
You're getting a lot of love.
There we go. Good. Pardon me. Had a boot down dinner very quickly before we went for the broadcast because the day ran long.
Would you like to make a drink?
I think that would be a good idea. Maybe something a little digestive. But thank you for all this. It was a last-minute idea. I thought I can get this together because it's like one of the few ensemble that I could come up with that would look anywhere near next to this blinking beacon. Had to make it work. So there we go. What the hell would I like to make? I had an idea because I saw a bottle of this in the other fridge. I put it in this fridge. And I said, Main Root Ginger Brew. That's right.
Oh, that's right.
This is like a very peppy sort of ginger ale, but guess what?
So what are you calling this?
I'm going to call this a Christmas, Dark and Stormy. It's not a Dark and Stormy. That's a copyrighted item by, I believe, the Gosling's company. It's made in a similar, but not identical fashion.
Don't curse us.
Yeah. Well, if Goslings wants to give us
build in glass,
brief,
I assume.
Let me see if I can do this. No, not quite. That's it. No, I could do that. Great. Okay. One large rock.
Okay.
Build in Santa Claus glass, possibly from Miracle Bar. Miracle Pop-Up. And we want to do the following. I'm going to throw the lemon in right away. And you're going
okay, how much lemon are you using?
I'm going to use half ounce. Half ounce is good. This has some sweetness to it. I want to cut that a little.
Okay.
Next, I need to use my dark. If you could pass me the dark rum, please. This one has a handle.
This drink is disappearing quickly.
This handle has a handle. There's a couple of bases you can use here. How much of that are you using? I'll use a full 2 ounces. What the heck? Because I could actually go for a refill on this. Because I'm not going to use up all of this ginger brew.
Okay.
Okay. 2 ounces of this business. I am going to go off that.
Oh, cock and bull. We can't really get that here, but yeah, that's a good one.
It is the only time I've ever seen cock and bull in our neck of the woods was at Christmas tree stores, which has this whole section of like very old-timey soda with sugar and everything. And they had like a 4-pack of the cock and bull. So I said, I'll possibly pick that up, but it's not like stores carry it. It's too bad.
Oh, Gettysburg Man was asking if I made my dress. I did not. It's vintage, but it is homemade.
Yeah. Yes. No tag inside this.
Yep. Yeah. No, this is definitely a home.
Very high quality make on this,
but not by me.
And this collar is heavy duty.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
It's jeweled.
Asking new packaging for roots. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm taking a look here. Let's see.
Hey Lisa, I got to read Lisa's comment. Lisa says, "I was told years ago that back in the 20s, baby boys were put in pink and baby girls were put in blue to tell them apart from one sex to the other. And it was a few years later, it would be changed around. Blue for boys and pink for girls." I've never heard that. That's so interesting.
Yeah, to talk to you.
Hi, Phil. Good to see you. Yay.
Yes, thank you very much, sir. I think you would look just dashing in this cravat absolutely yourself. So, let's see here.
Okay, all right.
I'll take some of those cranberry bitters.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far I've got for you the rum, the lemon.
Yep.
Is that it so far?
Rum, lemon, 2 ounces of the dark. Dark rum, lemon juice over a big rock. Building rocks glass over a rock. And that is so far all I've got in there. And I'm going to throw in some of that cinnamon schnapps.
Oh boy.
I'm going to try this out. I'm not throwing a lot. This would completely take this over. I'm going to put like a dash. So I'm really going to have to measure this and then dash it. And probably toss the rest. I just want to use a dasher. Let's see, that would probably be that much. That's even too much.
Call that a...
There we go.
A dash.
I'm going to stow that. Maybe I'll use that later. I'm not trying to like make this one of these drinks that's like cinnamon, you know.
Yeah, no.
Bang! Fireball! No. It's not a fireball.
Now you're going to do some bitters, you said, right?
Yeah, I'm going to use some cranberry bitters. And I will use a generous couple of dashes of that. Boom, boom. And then fill with your ginger brew. Now, do I need a topper? I think I don't, which is kind of good.
Okay.
Because I can reclose that.
All
right. And there we go. Now, does that resemble something else that you can order at a place that has a very simple name that usually rhymes with dark and stormy? Yes, it does. But I added a few other notes there. So this is
a Christmas dark and stormy.
Dark and stormy.
I like dark and stormy, but that just doesn't appeal to me right now.
I will take a straw to stir this.
I will try it just to try it.
I forgot. I really should have something to give this a stir up because I just built in.
Oh, John was thinking of reeds. Got it.
Got it.
Oh, yep. Thank you, Gettysburg, ma'am.
Well, this actually is. It's not as spicy forward as a lot of ginger beers because I think it's not calling itself a ginger beer.
Huh.
Kind of like
Hugo's saying too. Pink was for boys in antiquity. I had never heard that.
That's all right.
Hugo's saying Cock and Bull was a gay pub in Stratford-upon-Avon.
You don't say.
It's a good name for a gay pub.
It sort of like leads you to that conclusion, doesn't it?
That's good. Yeah. That's really good. I like that.
Very refreshing. It's a session drink. You could have this. It's going to take you a while to take that down. It's pretty cold, so it's not like you're going to belt it down like that.
Hi, Marcy. Good to see you.
A little haired on the stomach. Hey, Marcy. So good to see you. We are. I'm wielding the Santa Glass Christmas Miracle. Santa over here is looking like he's had one of these. Woohoo! I love. If you have been to a Miracle Pop-Up, I'm glad that you have, because they're out there right now. It's a lot of fun. I know some people we know have hit them this year. Some of them were a bit elusive. It was like we had to really travel far to get to one, and we managed to not do that, given what else was going on. So good luck to them all. They're a fun concept.
Oh, John, I think ginger and cranberry are great together.
Yeah.
Yum.
Yeah, I absolutely. I could eat like ginger or cran if you were just doing like a soft drink thing, or if you did sort of half and half and then decided to throw in a shot or something. Sure.
Yeah, December's nuts. You need a drink.
December's nuts.
That's a line from our song.
Our song, which is, in fact, still sitting back here for the sound of Christmas.
We should move it.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Because can't see the sound of Christmas there.
Sound of Christmas is a real classic collection. So I think we did put that on this year. It's a capital. It's got like people like Alfred Newman, Hollywood Bowl, High Leverage Strings, Nancy Wilson, Fred Waring, Kingston Trio. So it's all that kind of stuff that you put on and you go, like throw another log on the fireplace.
Cranberries also make a great juice.
Oh, that's a good idea. All
right, well.
Yeah, I should try that sometimes.
Here's how I can tell I'm stressed. I had that drink and I'm like, yeah, okay, that was good. I'm still sober as a judge. All right, time for something else.
You know what I forgot?
What?
And you can add this to this thing. I was definitely going to put in this large lemon peel into my drink. But first I'm going to express a drop of oil.
Express.
Chink, like that. And then unwind it and just like sort of place it in like that so that it just leaches out a little bit of flavor.
I should say that on mine too.
Oh, and suddenly you've got that little like ping, that little ping of aroma. Lemony, it's got some bitterness and fruitiness.
Do the lemon twist.
Bitters. Cranberry. Cranberry.
Oh, but before I make another drink, we should have our snack.
Oh, yes. You made up a little something yesterday.
Did. This was an overnighter. Oh,
yeah.
I'm just sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. Catch up here. Oh, Bob and Ray, yes! Bob and Ray are amazing.
Oh, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. We were name-checking Gene Shepard earlier with Christmas Story.
Okay, Hugo got there.
Definitely in that
We haven't gotten to a miracle so far this year, just because Paul was saying all the ones that were convenient for us to get to are gone. So yeah.
It's a license. The local business has to decide to license it from the company, corporation, whatever.
Peter, I think there's one in Wappingers. You should go. You should go.
Check that out quite easily. And some businesses just didn't really feel like paying the fee. And I've also heard some people say, well, I kind of like their drinks better without or whatever. So it's like, you know what? You do what you can. I remember the place that we were at in New Jersey about 3 years ago, when it was. Well, it was very good. It was a cool place. The decor was really nice, and they did the pop-up concept very well, and the drinks were good. So,
also pomegranate seeds, yummy.
Oh.
Yes, that's a GTO. Yes, Lisa.
GTO Tiger.
Yes.
Yep.
That's why I wanted to uncover it. I was like, you couldn't see it. Okay, so our little snacky here.
Those of you out there who are car people should be able to identify the exact model year. I have an idea of what that should be.
I made melon balls from the book Cooking for Christmas, which is from 1950. Oh, you do? Okay, I just copied the recipe wholesale, and our patrons will get it tonight. But what I did is take a cantaloupe and make it into balls. I was about to say ball it, but that just sounded wrong.
Don't ball the cantaloupe.
Make it into balls.
Use the melon baller to remove spherical objects from the cantaloupe.
Combine 1 part. I used 1/3 of a cup each. Port and orange juice, and pour it over. And ta-da!
There you go. Easy peasy. Very fresh. This is just from last night. Very nice. It's not very boozy.
Yeah, it's good.
Interestingly enough, although if you had a lot of this, you'd probably say, well, I'm getting to feel a little warm.
Can you say balls on this channel? I just did. Balls, balls, balls.
Apparently we did. You said it again and again and again.
Oh, you're supposed to sprinkle it with powdered sugar, but I didn't want powdered sugar on mine.
I don't think it's necessary at all. 64 GTO is probably about right.
That looks about right. That sounds about right, Lisa.
Well, to date this record, it's either 64 or 65. And either way, that would be an appropriate car for that. I just love the gal sitting on top, like, oh, she's part of your present, you know? Thank you, God, you
know? Careful in the terminology. Oh, okay. You got to bring your own group of friends. Yeah, yep. Yeah, we bought a lot of mugs and stuff. We got the, I don't know if you can see it. There's I put the record in front of it. We got the bowl.
There's the big Santa bowl.
The Sippin' Santa bowl.
The Sippin' Santa bowl is basically designed as a hot tub, and you've got like the man and a lead reindeer, perhaps Vixen, just reclining in the hot tub.
Did you see John's?
A couple of Santa head mugs over there, which are hilarious and great. So. Yeah, gotta be careful, like what you're putting these sorts of things into.
Oh, the sky! I love that stuff.
That's really good stuff. That.
Hi, Kelly. Good to see you.
Hello.
Oh, Gettysburg, Mam's father had muscle cars. Nice.
Now, was that the Walker's wood that I got you?
This is good.
I think that's the one that actually has the symbol is a drawing of a Rasta breathing fire on the front of it. I'm like, oh, this is serious. Now that's some Scotch bonnet, my friends. That will make you say Irene 100 times.
Like I said, it's from Cooking for Christmas. So these were intended to be a Christmassy salad.
Very good. Would be great at breakfast, as a matter of fact. It's not like, wow, that's boozy. No. Yeah, you'd get more of a mimosa.
You know what? I'm gonna sip some of the.
Consume the juice.
That's pretty good. It's like a little bonus drinky.
Bonus bits.
A little bit of port. A little bit of cantaloupe juice. A little bit of OJ. Thank you.
Well, that was.
All right. Well, that's gone.
You got a little bit left.
Okay. Hold on.
There you go.
Thank you. All right.
And boom.
Offering on the lounge that's not too boozy. Not too boozy.
Good one, folks. Good one.
It's good.
Likely story, they said.
Yeah, you could just save the juice and serve it.
Just as such.
Yes, there you go.
Well, it's
Christmas brunch.
It's a little sweet. And it does have like a certain amount of booze. It was probably about 12% or something because it's port that goes into there. And I'm thinking a port is like a fortified and sweetened wine. It's like, why would you put sugar on top of this? Just because it's the 60s and they're thinking you sprinkle sugar on everything. You know? An inevitable sweet tooth. This is sweet enough.
Gettysburg Man says, it's the holidays. Drink the juice. Well, since my juice is gone, I'm gonna make another drink.
Since your jingle juice is gone,
I was thinking, like, wow, that drink disappeared quickly. I might have to move on to wine or something after this round because we do have to wake up tomorrow and drive in the bad weather.
Oh, and we've actually got a definition of the old GTO.
Gran Turismo Omologato.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've heard omologazione, which is a lot harder to say. And when you look at what the hell that's supposed to mean, you're like, huh?
Hi, Dime. Good to see you.
I think when it became like a Dodge product, they're like, sounds good. What does it mean? Oh, we don't care what it means.
Took the little, you can't see the bourbon bottle, but I took its little Christmas jacket off. Dang, we're close to finishing this bad boy.
Well, good thing we're heading to a land where the liquor comes without taxes.
So I made, the first one I made was the Jolliest Elf. This one is the Rowdiest Reindeer. And I'm going to start with 2 ounces of bourbon.
Still enjoying a little Christmas. Dark and stormy.
Christmas. Christmas. Oh, that's a short pour. Ripping myself off.
Yes, I'm definitely thinking a little Spectre-esque.
He has a very funny story. Maybe you should just tell it.
Maybe I'll tell a story.
He has a very funny story when he worked in a record store of this woman saying, like, he's ripping me off.
Oh, gee. I'm not even sure if it's a funny story. Well, yeah, it is.
Funny to me because I wasn't there.
Yeah, it is
right,
within the context of. Please.
Okay, so I'll let him tell the story, but so I'll tell you this in advance. The Rowdiest Reindeer will be 2 ounces of bourbon, a 1/2 ounce black currant liqueur, 1/2 ounce fresh lemon juice, 5 dashes cocoa bitters.
There you go.
So I'm going to make that, and you can
That's a little
catch up on
good.
Comments. Yeah, 2 ounces of bourbon is always a good place to start, right?
That's a decent base.
It's Errol's birthday today. What? Woo-hoo! It would have been my dad's birthday today too.
Oh, how about that? Yeah.
Errol, happy birthday!
Hippo birdies to
we
you.
We might need to make an Errol birthday drink.
We could probably figure something out that sounds like that. What do you like? We'll start with that.
Oh, all right, Errol. Tell us what you like to drink.
There you go. Come on, Errol.
All right.
Interestingly enough, these things happen.
Okay.
Hey, well, no, you're very close to the big day. Your parents didn't do that thing where they start combining the two into one day or anything, do they? Here you go. This birthday and Christmas. I mean, maybe it was separated enough that you were safe. Anybody born on like the 25th? Oh, man.
I used to know someone whose birthday was on the 25th, and she was hilarious because she wasn't having it. She's like, I don't care.
I don't care.
I want my birthday gifts and my Christmas gifts. Do not rip me off.
Why am I getting ripped off here? You know,
it was great.
I mean, I suppose you could like reduce the overload by like delaying Christmas for a week or something. It's like, let's have your birthday.
Hey.
Let's do the Christmas thing, and then they're like not completely socked in the jaw. But dang it, all I want is what I've got coming to me. All I want is my fair share.
Yes.
There you go.
Yes. Good to see you, Cynthia.
Yes. But definitely.
Okay.
Do we like Christmas in France? Do we do Christmas in France? Do we own the LP Christmas in France? Is that the question, John?
I've never done Christmas in France, but
I was close one year. I think yes, I was close enough that I did. I saw a Christmas like a pre-Christmas music service.
Hi, Dean.
At the Sacré-Cœur. And it was a really cool cathedral, and I listened to some great organ music.
My drink is usually alcohol-based.
You know.
What a coincidence. Ours, too. Oh, wait.
You know.
I used the wrong bitters.
Whoops! Oh, well. Ruined it.
Can't take it out.
Throw it away.
Yeah, but I only used 1 dash.
Yeah.
So
it'll be subtle.
All right.
Subtle plans.
Yay! All right.
That stuff. Coming through.
I just shot it onto myself. Do we have some of that?
Fluid. Yes, we do.
Yes.
And a towel, perhaps.
All right.
Perhaps it is.
It is. Man, can't take me anywhere.
We can dress you up, though. And there you go.
Cute.
And there you have it.
All right.
Better.
Suppose we could have just licked it off of me.
Not on the air.
Hi, Dan.
Hey!
Ooh, bourbon and cherry cordial. Nice. That's a good one.
Now you are talking. Speaking of which.
I didn't get it on the dress, though.
We introduced
and that's really...
Well, that's the critical part there. That you will clean off easily.
I know.
Ding, ding, ding. We introduced Dan to that exact cherry cordial, and currently I believe he's monopolizing the entire stock in the western part of Connecticut state. And you know what? Good. Somebody should. But yeah, that bourbon and cherry is just really simple, really great. Throw a twist in it or something. Oh, man. Just like 1-2 punch.
If that's enough ice for you, awesome. Otherwise, we need more ice.
Okay. I could probably survive. I'm going to chopper my ginger on this just a tad. Wouldn't mind slowing this down a bit.
Yeah, okay, yes. It would have been my dad's birthday today. Well, it is my dad's birthday, but he's no longer with us. But Errol's birthday too. Glendora would read your horoscope for you.
Yeah, as a matter of fact. Some of you actually have Glendora read your horoscope.
Yes.
Every week as part of the Patreon program. There is the Glendora Box Wino level.
I'm going to do another twist. But I handed that to you too soon, I think.
Oh, you did? Well.
I got extra.
There's a reason. There's a reason for the season.
Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am showed up over on YouTube too.
Dueling platforms. I like
59.
the idea.
Oh, okay.
Hey, that's quite all right. That sounded good. Kick, stretch, and kick. My advice to anybody at that age or any age, at that age or any other age is keep on kicking.
I was going to say we're not that far from that
If you're
age,
still kicking, keep on kicking.
Yes, exactly.
No, are not far from that age. I'm feeling the creaks. We were doing a little workout earlier, and boy, that was a little heavy lifting after past weekend where
Oh my God, he was so sick over the weekend.
I caught something, and it's probably the thing that's going around that makes you
thank you, DJ South
very ill for a day. And
oh no, you were ill for more than a day.
It eased off after that, and then it lingers. I'm still feeling just queasy. Like digestion is just not up, just nothing. It works.
You're still feeling queasy?
Yeah. That's why
Don't drink that.
I decided to go for the ginger beer because it settles the stomach.
Oh.
That's why.
You don't have to drink.
Don't drink that.
Oh, all right, good.
Not queasy enough not to have
Errol's getting
ginger brew.
all the birthday love.
Excellent. There we go. That's a man. But
all right, well, tell me if you're feeling bad.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Okay,
yeah, no question. If I get to the point where it's just like, okay, this has to end, then we'll go from there.
All right.
But frankly, I'm going to.
Hi, Knick Knack Twin.
I'm going to rally because it's been days since I was actually like in the thick of it. I've been managing it since. I've been like eating like very bland stuff for a couple of days, and I'm being very, very careful just to keep going.
It's Dean's mother's birthday.
Dean's mother.
Happy birthday.
Hello. Yeah. How about that?
Feeling ill, put on a Pepto-Bismol shirt. You did wear a pink shirt.
Well, actually, it is kind of Pepto Pink, isn't it?
Oh, Elizabeth's birthday was the 5th. Repeal Day. That's a good birthday.
You don't say. That's a fun day. It's kind of hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Big fun. The truth.
Well, happy belated, Elizabeth.
But truth be told, I have actually been using some of that pink stuff, and it's been helping. So
scrolling up, Gettysburg.
The classics are classic for a reason.
You're missing the question.
What's the question?
How far up do I need to scroll?
I'll keep going. This comes from. Well, I'll take a look too.
Gettysburg is saying scroll up question there.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh boy, am I?
Okay.
I think I'm missing it.
From you, that is. So we're looking for you specifically.
Oh, Maker's Mark next. Yes. Oh, Maker's Mark is a good one. Yes.
Not a bad place to go to.
Oh, are you guys doing happy hour next week? That's the question, right?
Oh, okay.
Is that okay? Yeah, okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
Tell me what we're gonna do.
Because we're going to be live on New Year's Eve. We're going to do a quick high.
Quickie.
Next week.
Yeah. We'll drop in on you.
I think that
Gonna need to.
We'll probably be twitchy if we don't do anything. So
Gonna need to save some energy.
Yeah. So drinks. I think we're just gonna pop in, do a little bit, and then save it for New Year's Eve. But yes, we will be here briefly next week. So.
There we go. Thank you.
Got it. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes.
Sometimes there's a bit elusive. We try to catch all the things as they go along. But yeah. So yeah.
Yes, thank you for. I hate it when I look later and I miss something important.
I tell you. Oh, J.D. McPherson did a great Christmas album, simply entitled "Socks." And the title track is awesome. You can find that up on your streaming services. You can buy a copy, etc. I think it's probably out there on LP if you like such things.
Oh, Brat Diet Ken! I only learned about that when he got sick. I had a hair appointment that day. So I went, my hairdresser was telling me about the Brat Diet. I'd never heard of that, but I went out and bought bananas and applesauce, and we already had rice and toast.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
I've for years I've heard like rice, white rice, like not much. If you're really feeling just like ill, you're like I can't, nothing sounds good, but you really need to put something in, white rice. It's bland, it's starchy, your body can use it. There you go. And toast, pretty hard to beat. I think dry toast is frequently indicated, but I've been using the margarine. Bananas to seize you up. And applesauce is bland and sweet and gives you energy. So yeah, I did all of those things.
Oh, in fact, she got the Socks album on vinyl at the show.
At the show, nice. He was selling. Yeah, I think it's hilarious. And all of the selections are really great on that. The title track is really, really killer. And it also has a very minimalist approach in production. It's kind of like the band in the studio, stand-up bass kind of stuff, like very, very simple sort of stereophonic perspective. I think Dan Circus would be very interested in listening to J.D. McPherson play Socks.
Yes, Getty's McMahon. You're exactly right. A Christmas nightcap next week.
Definitely.
Exactly.
So there we go.
I can't hear nightcap without thinking nightcap. Never wear them.
Never wear them. Oh no. So
you go.
pushes it through. Well, I didn't really need that effect during. I got to say, like it all emptied. It all exited the system, and after that, it was like, what in the world can I put in that will stay down? And I've certainly had a similar kind of 24-hour thing before.
Such a nice conversation.
Where, like, you're like, oh, I can reintroduce food. Nope, too soon. So sometimes I'm just like, let it hang. And then eventually you feel kind of weak and you're feeling like your stomach isn't in knots anymore, and away you go.
I really don't think it was food poisoning because I didn't get it. We were eating and drinking all the same stuff, so...
It was what I thought it was. I'm thinking I'm really glad you didn't because it's
well, I'm glad I didn't get it
pretty contagious, etc. But oh boy. So anyway, not gonna. That's enough for sickness.
Oh yeah. Pre-New Year's Eve. You needed to keep up.
Definitely. Yeah. I'll be right back because actually I'm a little sniffly right now. I want to take care of that off camera. So.
Thanks for the.
Yeah.
Thanks for the graphic there.
Oh, yeah, but definitely.
Oh, my God. He was so sick. So sick. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Oh, Errol says, I've been told by some people I look young for my age. I tell them it's my duet. Often get a look like I'm going to reveal something. I tell them when I see wrinkles, I eat food until they fill out. Well, that's one way of, yeah, it's old man talk, Hugo, exactly. White rice, nature's broom. I love it. Oh my gosh, something is going, everyone is sick. Our friends who were supposed to be driving through town tomorrow are canceled their trip entirely because her husband's sick. Yeah, it's just, oh God, it's crazy. I've been so paranoid. And I went to a networking thing the other day, and like nobody, including me, was wearing a mask. And later I was like, but so far so good.
Hey, what the heck?
So far so good. Anyway, we don't need to talk illness.
No, that's
probably best not to.
It's enough of sicky. We're here to talk about fun Christmas stuff and glad tidings of Yule season.
Elizabeth, is that what I'm doing wrong? I gotta fill in those laugh lines.
Boom.
Oh yeah, and then what they're calling it the triple-demic. Here I just said, let's not talk about illness, but I was like, when I saw the triple-demic, I was like, really?
Oh boy, yeah.
Really?
Okay. Well, plenty of everything to go around, and the big thing, which we are sworn to not actually mention on the air because it would get us banned. Well, we're actually past that point on FB by now, I think. But I'm still not going to talk about it. We all know what it is.
Oh, DJ Southpaw. Yes, I showed him your.
Oh, excellent. Excellent.
Oh, did you find the email with his?
I did see that, and it's been so breakneck. I haven't had a chance to just throw that on a laptop and just let it rip.
Well, we'll take it with us when we drive.
Yeah, it wasn't doing it on the phone. I'm like, fine, I'll just hit a laptop and go from there.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll take it with us when we drive.
Thank you for that, because that looked pretty hilarious, and I want to listen. And we have a long drive, so we have the time.
Ken's asking about the rotisserie tree. I just made some videos of the rotisserie tree today.
In fact.
So I will be posting that very soon.
It's doing fine. It's doing swell. I could point the camera. You'd see it spinning right now.
Exactly. I guess you could try turning it.
I'm looking at the Easy Bake Oven right now. And a leg lamp. Or 2 or 3 or 4. Definitely. Yeah, that's doing great. It's really
It
looking
is there.
spectacular as usual. It has a few new items this year. I'm forgetting which. And some classics. There's the Tylenol
Well, Cynthia,
box.
I'm glad you're well.
But definitely.
Any orange liqueur holiday drinks for this evening? Well, we could, Peter.
You know, if I grabbed that Grand Marnier book, I think it's going to tell us a half a
We
dozen
could
things
do
to do
that.
for Christmas. Now, a Marnier...
Well, that would be a nice light thing to do.
It would be pretty nice and light.
Yes.
I bet Marnier is doing something like, an orange coffee thing where you have hot coffee with the scoop of, vanilla ice cream or something, and then you heat up the Marnier and flame it and pour it over. Now that kind of sounds like fun. That sounds good. Gee, might do that. So.
I need to remember, though, to post the tree videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you took them.
I just need to get up to New Hampshire, and then I can think about posting tree.
Got to take care of the important parts first. Got to take care of the first part first, then you can take care of the second part second.
Mm-hmm.
There's the thing. So I'm thinking about also the fact is I mentioned earlier, I've been posting a Christmas LP cover the day, mostly LPs, although every once in a while I'll throw in something else. And we've been doing that since December 1. And I think I may have missed a few days in there, but mostly you're going to get about 25 days worth of. So you just go to Facebook, find Paul Spencer, and you'll find me. You can always triangulate
Amy.
from the Velveteen Launch Kitchen, and you'll find all the covers. You will want to take a look at these. You'll want to see them. And, hey, throw down some comments.
You will want to see them.
You probably won't want to share a few. I'm posting some little ringers, and there's a real fun one for today that you'll see. So, hey.
I saw it. I think I gave it love. Barbie, right?
Yes.
Christmas with Barbie.
It's a classic of the genre.
With Barbie.
But so yeah, we got a million of them, and we try to find great covers. I frequently end up on some of the same ringers every year, like Disco Christmas. But I always like to throw a new one or two in there. We've had a few new ones this year.
Gettysburg, ma'am, I don't. I have a backup. Like, if I don't find anything good for my New Year's pajamas, I do have something I can wear, but I want to look for, I've been so, like, in Christmas. But, I think I need something new.
Yeah.
Ring in the new.
Ring in the new.
In new pajamas.
Ring out the old, ring in the new.
In bedazzled pajamas.
Bedazzledness. This looks fairly bedazzled itself. What did it say?
I know. Oh, thank you, Hugo. Lisa made homemade marshmallows and put them in hot cocoa.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
good for you.
All kinds of fun. I like the idea that like you make that and it's so much better.
Crazy better than store-bought, I'm sure.
Excellent.
I don't know if I've ever had a homemade marshmallow. That's crazy. Amy says, did you show off your spam ornament? I've made video of the tree. Yeah. So, I haven't posted it yet.
Watch the video. You'll see it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a featured item. In fact, there was a tag on it that said spam ornament, and I took the tag and punched it, and I hung that on the tree. So we have a second ornament that actually says spam ornament. It says
spam ornament. Yeah. Because the tag said spam ornament.
So it's like I have a spam ornament that is, in fact, the tag saying spam ornament. Well, it said so. It must be,
Santa has heard of new PJs.
Rumors abound.
Oh my god!
But the actual can of spam ornament. Oh, it's pride of place on Big Tree.
Oh yeah,
it's rocking.
It's perfect.
Totally, dude.
I love it.
Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff coming through. I'm looking at it.
All right, this is finally starting.
Two tin soldiers over there.
It's finally starting to get me where I'm going.
Yeah. Well, you just need a little little jump start.
I did. A
little crank for your starter there. Now that will take you back.
All right. That's better. I have to say the last few years we've been very lucky. Mm-hmm. And homemade marshmallow, I know. That sounds amazing.
Pink in the air.
That sounds amazing.
I try it.
The last 2 years we've been very fortunate with the weather. Driving this time of year. Mm-hmm. When Paul's mother was still with us, we used to do this bizarre New England triangle.
Tour, yes.
of like we would go up to my family first, and then we would drive to Rhode Island, and we would drive back, and it was like it always ended up being like 800 miles.
Yeah, it's a huge distance.
And then trying to negotiate that in between blizzards was always a lot of fun. But the last few years we've gotten off scot-free, and I think our luck might have run out.
What was it like somewhere?
Lisa says we need another drink.
What was it, about 5 years ago, where we were trucking up and we stopped in Lenox and we get out of the car and I believe it was reading 72. And I'm like,
oh my gosh, yes.
You can call it climate change, you can call it nothing, but not for nothing. That was for real.
I think it was a fluke.
Yeah.
Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am says I ordered some glam black satin PJs with fur trim for your special.
Need pics. Need pics. We have to have some sort of function where we can just like have you throw some pictures in there so we can post those up.
Yes. Yeah. So
stuff.
It was watching. We've just been watching like tons of Christmas movies and Christmas specials and Christmas TV shows and whatever.
Christmas light fight, you know, that's always kind of
And then
fun.
there was one day when I just needed like a palate cleanser. So I was like, oh, what's on documentaries? And I started watching. It's like a 3-episode series, docu-series on Hulu about Victoria's Secret and like the sleazy business practices. I'm only 2 episodes down, but I was just looking at some of the pajamas they had, and I'm thinking like,
Interesting, those pajamas. We're just saying.
Oh, John says, got kicked off for a while. What'd I miss?
All the good stuff.
Oh, thank you, Gettysburg Ma'am. I would love the link.
But nothing more.
Thank you.
Yes, please.
I would appreciate that.
But definitely. Yeah, I was watching that first special with you about the Victoria's Secret business practices on Saturday when I was like, you know, just coming back to reality. I'm like,
oh, that's right. Yeah, you were totally sick.
And I watched this for a while, and then I'm like, I'm feeling ill again, so I left. Man, these creeps running the business. I'm like, that's enough.
Oh, Christmas! I did watch Christmas in Connecticut. Yes, I watched White Christmas, Christmas in Connecticut.
I did see Christmas in Connecticut.
Thin Man. Mm-hmm. So many. But
Wonderful Life did happen within the season.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Miracle on 34th happened like right after Thanksgiving, I think. Mm-hmm. It's a Thanksgiving movie. So
I always watch Desk Set in November because it does have a whole Christmas sequence. Oh, thank you. Gettysburg Ma'am, got it. Thank you.
Much appreciated.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The Desk Set has
Christmas in Connecticut's on now.
As a matter of fact.
Oh, I love Christmas in Connecticut.
Got it. That's a classic. There's a remake of it. But yeah.
With Diane Cannon.
Diane Cannon and...
I forget.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's like, okay, now there's like a 1-2 punch buddy thing that you were expecting.
Okay, usually I don't watch these remakes, but I'm curious.
I'm kind of curious as to what the hell is going on with Diane Cannon and Arnold.
Lisa just watched it a few days ago. I love that one.
Classic
I
of
love
the
Barbara
genre.
Stanwyck.
I love how like the Martha Stewart of the 40s is a complete fraud, and they have to figure out what to do about that, so they have to keep packaging it and repackaging it, and finally she just gives up.
I'm excited to check the link. Thank you.
Frou. Hello.
Yes.
Cool.
I need some frou.
I like that. I like that kind of thing.
Oh, It's a Wonderful Life in Pelham.
Oh,
nice. That's a great movie. Cool. It really is.
Yeah.
Sounds like the Hallmark Channel. I was in a Hallmark Channel.
She was in a Hallmark movie last year, as a matter of fact.
I was background, but you can see me.
You can look carefully, you'll see her. Just checking it. What was the name of the picture again?
One December Night.
Oh, featuring
Peter Gallagher
and
Bruce Campbell.
Yes. Now there's a buddy combo you weren't expecting either.
Hi, Devin. Good to see you.
Worked very well for the purpose, as a matter of fact.
Late from the gym.
Oh.
We worked out today.
Good for you. We did the same. Our gym is right here. Not this exact footprint. That'd be pretty small.
We did.
Right over there.
We did boxing today. Not on each other, but...
No, just like boxing kind of stuff.
Shadow boxing.
That kind of stuff. My upper here is still hurting because of yesterday we did the upper body workout, which involves like a lot of like this kind of action.
Rose.
And like the rose and like, you know, the angle action and the wings and everything. Oh. After a while, you're like, yeah, muscle sore. And I hadn't really done it in some days.
Right, Amy?
So
who doesn't love Bruce Campbell?
That's the thing.
Something wrong with you if you don't.
You know, he's done so many like keystone items.
Oh, Christmas Carol. You know what?
There's a lot of quotable stuff from Bruce Campbell. So
not in each other. You know which Christmas Carol I have to watch every year?
Yeah, this is a good one for you.
All right. I'm sure you've never heard of it.
I don't know about that.
But this has become one of my every year must-watch movies.
Joe's a connoisseur, and ever since about 2000 when it was new when we recorded it, it's been on the playlist.
Okay. One of my every year must-watch movies, A Diva's Christmas Carol, starring Vanessa Williams. Yep. As Ebony Scrooge.
Playing.
So good.
Contemporarily, for that period of time.
Hi, Ryan.
Playing an 80s girl group star. Who actually went solo and ditched her partners, and one of them like killed herself, and her partner comes back to haunt her, and what do you know?
Shadow dancing like Andy Gibb.
Yeah. Back to Disco Christmas. Yeah.
Joe says, "Geez." Okay, wait.
Yeah. If you don't,
Ryan is making pizzas.
Hello.
Yeah, and I wish you were nearby.
You know, I appreciate that.
That sounds really good.
I like to hear about all the food.
No.
Definitely. The other Christmas Carol that we enjoy, we sometimes don't get to.
Oh, Julie says, I love Diva's Christmas Carol, right?
Isn't it fun?
Got Kathy, yeah.
I think the ensemble is great on that.
And John Taylor.
John Taylor goes to Christmas Present, and he's playing like this sleazy rock and roller. He's like, hey, watch the carpet there, you know? You want a drink? Oh, it's empty.
When she says Ghost of Christmas Presents, he's like, not Ghost of Christmas Presents. Ghost of Christmas Present.
You know, now. He plays it well. He's really playing like a sort of a Slash type rocker.
Yes.
He done it. He had been like down that route, and he had done all the drugs, and he had done all the booze.
Who, by the way, is in a commercial that's on now.
In a commercial playing his own song, of course.
Yes.
I guess he needs the money. I don't think he needs the money. I think he was having a little bit of fun.
Good for Slash making that money.
I think he's having a little fun, to tell you the truth.
God bless anyone making money.
They're on tour every other year. I think they're doing okay with that. But the other version of Carol that I recall being quite good, we've got the
Mr.
Magoo, which was part of a TV series, as a matter of fact. And the only one that you really ever see anymore is the Christmas Carol. But set up as Magoo plays, because he starts by entering the theater in raucous fashion and like playing Scrooge in. And it's well done. It's got a Julie Stein score. It's very charming, and I've watched this since I was a kid. It used to be kind of hard to get when you were younger. It would only occasionally appear. And I always thought it was just very like austere and very like a really great score and a lot of fun and great animation. It's UFA. Definitely worth your time.
Time says, I like the one with Alistair Sim and the one with Captain Picard. I mean Patrick Stewart.
Yes, of course, Patrick Stewart. He used to do it live on Broadway, as a matter of fact. Boy.
Can you get alcohol and homemade marshmallow?
Into it? I don't know if you'd have some problems with integrity, but
I feel like it would probably disintegrate.
Talk to the folks who make the marshmallows.
Lisa would know better than I. I feel like it would probably disintegrate.
Never done it. I mean, I think Mr.
Magoo. Mr. Magoo was the first. The TV series came later. Okay. Oh, good night, John. All right, okay. I get it about the crappy connection. Hey, I've been trying to make calls for the last 2 days, and none of them are working.
All of my conference calls yesterday from home were terrible.
I keep saying Alexander Graham Bell
had to dial in a different line to get something.
Better luck with calls than I've had in the last 2 days.
Yeah, before he perfected the thing.
Yes.
1865, he's just like, it's terrible, but I got a better call than you do. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I know you do.
You did, Mr. Watson. But I know
you do.
I'm trying to think of what else is.
Wait, what do you think? You were talking about the other Christmas Carol we watched.
It was Magoo, and there's
Blackadder's is what
Blackadder's
I'm thinking of.
is what I'm definitely thinking of. It's mid-season. It was done in the fall of 1988, so I think that's Blackadder 2 series. It's a second series, which should be
so good.
Tudor England, as a matter of fact. And like right in the midst of all this, they actually do the Christmas episode set in Elizabethan England. And of course, they have to do this whole Christmas Carol thing going on. It's just hilarious. It's just fantastic. You've got to see it. I remember seeing it. I didn't see it at the time it was originally broadcast, but maybe a year later it was on. And I threw it in a tape in the VCR. And I remember playing it at a party. People were just cracking up. So it's definitely got something.
Oh, Elizabeth, you're so sweet. I don't have lines, but you can see me. You can see me. I did not see Bruce Campbell. He was not on set the day I was there, but
no.
But still, I'm in a film with Bruce Campbell. So what can I say?
Hey, big fun.
What can I say?
You're like fewer degrees of separation from all the rest.
Okay.
That's
what is that? Ew, what can I say? Who was that?
Oh, I don't know.
It was like some TV character in the 70s.
What can I say?
What can I say?
All I'm thinking of myself is like, hey, give me a couple of ginger ales for my girls. My name is Eugene.
That's not what I was thinking.
Not what you were thinking. No, one hit single. That's it.
Oh yeah. Oh, and wait, wasn't he? Okay, before I make an ass of myself.
Did I try this? I'm not sure if I did.
I feel like you did, but
I don't think I did. I did not.
Oh, okay. This is exactly what I was thinking.
Nice
okay,
thing.
The movie I love, Bruce Campbell in, Bubba Hotep.
Bubba Hotep.
Yes.
Oh, yes. The spirit of Elvis meets ancient reanimated mummies. Big fun.
So good.
Ancient Egypt.
Oh my gosh. John says George C. Scott is in. Okay, I haven't seen that one, believe it or not.
Yes, I remember seeing that years ago. And I thought it was well played, and it was a little different, as a matter of fact. Because, Scott basically at that point had the sort of countenance to do the role. And he really brought something different to it. That was nice.
Joe says Mom loved the Razzleberry dressing song. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Razzleberry dressing.
Razzleberry dressing.
Lord's Bright Blessing. Julie Stein's score. Again, it's really terrific. It's just one of these things he did between
Hi, Johnny.
various shows, and it was a really minor thing. Never released on an album. By now, somebody might have put it together. I don't know. But there is also, I remember from the 70s, about 1979, there's a version of Christmas Carol set in the 1930s featuring Henry Winkler. And he plays this slumlord who's kicking people out and repoing their furniture and everything. He's a miserable old sot in the middle of the Depression. Oh, he's terrible. So, of course, he gets visited and, retribution. And I remember it was one of the first times I'd seen Winkler play outside of his very well-known character. It's like, oh, and it was really like he was trying to do something very high profile that would break that role. And I think it did. It's very well done. Haven't really seen it since, but I remember it being very good.
All right.
On the Muppets, Muppets has a great
keep talking
score.
Amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves, yes. The Muppets one from 92. That's 30 years now. Pardon me. Still having some issues. That one has a great score. That one is Michael Caine, as a matter of fact. But I also love the fact that they have a character named Fozziwig. Well, of course. How else are you going to do it?
Okay, I'm going to just hold on.
Gotta love that kind of thing.
I'm
determined.
Okay, I got it. No, I got it. I had to listen to it. Okay, so Best Scrooge is Alistair Sim. All right, we've got
the votes coming in.
Susan Lucci played
Ebbie Scrooge.
I haven't seen that, but now that's like #goals.
Now that you mention it,
right?
Kind of has to be done.
Oh, American Christmas Carol is Winkler's. Okay.
Yep.
Muppet Christmas. Yes. Yep. Okay. But I was about to say, I'm just making sure we're caught. I think we're caught up because people are talking amongst themselves, which is what we want.
This is the idea. You can take care of everybody out there. That's
Henry Winkler. When I was a kid, I watched Happy Days, loved it, loved Fonzie, blah, blah, blah. But I did not appreciate Henry Winkler until recently. He's amazing. I'm thinking of Barry. I'm thinking of Arrested Development. These and he went to Yale. Yeah. So, he's a real thing. They don't just let any old schlub into Yale School of Drama. But
I mean, I think that what slipped him into what he was very well known for at the time was around 1974, he's in a movie called The Lords of Flatbush.
Yes.
That's the thing about 73. With a young Sylvester Stallone. So it's like, full greases there in Brooklyn.
A young Sylvester Stallone.
In the hot car and everything. And it's just these four guys who are starting to age out of the greaser thing. And what the hell are they going to do with their lives? Like right around the time of American Graffiti and everything. And then in the meantime, who do you have in American Graffiti but Ron Howard? And that just triggered something. And then suddenly a TV show was born. Boom. Slots right in. And it's just like, we'd like to audition you for this role of Arthur Fonzarelli. And bam, there you go. The Fonz. And within the first season of that show, which was like
he's so good.
A mid-season thing, he's not wearing a leather jacket. It's kind of, I like those episodes.
Yes.
Yeah, the gray jacket.
Yeah, he was wearing like kind of like a windbreaker.
Like a gray windbreaker.
Yeah.
Which apparently was considered less menacing. And then we get into the whole issue of the windbreaker hoods. But anyway, I digress. Initially, he was not this like, this
he's
greaser
in a
type.
windbreaker gang.
Windbreaker gang, Oh, he was not going to listen. He's shut the door. Scrooged.
Not listening to anyone else.
That's it.
Don't listen.
Talk to the hand. There it goes. We were just name-checking Scrooge last night as we were walking around the neighborhood. I said, we really need to take a second. And
we do this every year.
Check out the neighborhood decor.
We make a walk-tail and walk around the neighborhood and check out the lights.
We weren't really drinking outside. Oh, it's a lie. We were. We just we keep it subtle. Outside. It's not like a can of beer or anything. And we just checked out what people were doing. And just some people have done very elaborate displays. They've done much more subtle things. And some people who haven't really seen before just put up some lights. From subtle to like, who am I thinking of? From subtle to Chevy Chase, we definitely saw it all. And there's some really great stuff out there. It's really very touching. A lot of fun. And it was a good walk and just felt like it. So.
Oh, yeah. No, I would never try to change your opinion.
Not changing anybody. You like it, you like it. And, of course, that itself has, like, a whole score of pop tunes to go along with it. So.
Oh, he signed your copy of Bubba Hotep. I love that
TCB,
movie.
baby. You.
I want a walk-tail.
Yeah, seriously. When I'm walking around, I insist.
My sister-in-law gave me for Christmas a couple of years ago these... They're glass, but they're these kind of like portable tiki glass sippy cups.
Yep.
So we take those with our walktails.
It's easy to hold on to and it's got a big straw.
Yep.
So that's a good thing. Yeah.
And mine did not freeze.
Mine didn't either. It was.
Hi, Satellite. Good to see you.
Pardon me.
Oh, you're frazzling yourself over
right
Christmas preparations. I feel you. I feel that. You just sit here with my cocktail and watch you guys. I might have to go grab some wine for myself soon. I made one cocktail and it didn't touch me at all. On my second drink, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of touching me. But that's okay. I was ready to be touched. Serenity now. I know. I'm just thinking about the weather, but whatever. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Oh, please. Yeah, post away, Errol. You can post it. Yes, absolutely. Our only no posting is we don't want spammers to come in and try to sell you like knockoff Nikes or something like but you're all our pals. You can post away. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys in on something right now. Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am says I need to get on wrapping my gifts. I was so stressed about wrapping gifts on the weekend. I did make time to do that, but I was super cranky. Oh, okay, so, does anyone recognize the dress? Okay, so I don't know if you're in I don't know. You might have seen, there's been a photo going around for the last few years that's part of a photo set of mid-century women with their Christmas trees. And a photo that I posted in 2008 or 2009 ended up in that set. And I'm wearing this dress. So I thought I'd wear it tonight. So this is the dress from the photo. If any of you are familiar with the photo. And if you're not, good for you. Good for you for staying away from that. Oh, she's posted on the VIP page. Okay, Elizabeth, if you're not on the VIP page, I recommend getting on Facebook. Velveteen Lounge Kitchen VIP room. Yeah, this is the dress, and it is the dress. Yes. Yes. I had to go to the attic and find it today, but I was gratified that it fits. So yay! It is the dress. Yeah, from the quote unquote vintage photo. Yes. Oh my God. So funny. I'm glad I pulled it out though, because I put it away because I was like, oh, it's falling apart. And I put it on today. I'm like, it's not falling apart that bad. I feel like it's got this beaded trim around the neck. And I thought it was like starting to unspool a little bit. But I'm like, okay, so maybe I won't wear it to a party I have to travel to, but for a video, yeah, I can wear that. Oh yeah, it is me. Like, I just outed myself. That's me. Okay, so that photo, I forget what year it was, but it was 2008/9-ish. We were having a Christmas party, and it was the day of our party. I'm telling the story of the photo. It is me.
Story of the.
And
it's me.
Yes, and we had a Christmas party, and that day I went to get my hair did by my hairdresser, who was all about doing 60s hair.
Oh yeah.
So she just teased it and did it all.
Nailed it
and
shut.
I put on the dress and
the terra can of final net.
And that tree that I'm holding up is now in our bedroom.
Yes.
But
the little tree. The large aluminum tree was my grandmother's.
Yes, it's the dress.
It is still up. It is actually out in the tiki room right now, keeping that.
No. This is the tree.
That's the one.
That's the one. I posted a video of that the other day.
Sorry, we have two, so I'm looking at one, but that is exactly.
But the little tree that I'm holding up is on top of your dresser in the bedroom.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because
that's the dress.
There's three on top of the other one, and there's one on top of that. So there we go. Hilarious.
Oh. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Cooling for said photo. Oh, it's so okay.
Yeah, well, tech has not really been our friend for the past few days.
Well, the funny thing is about that photo is like I see people people I know will send it to me and be like, oh, they'll tag me and say like, yeah, it's you, and then I see the comments that people I don't know leave, and I am very thick-skinned, so it doesn't bother me. But people are like, that's terrible that person who isn't actually from the mid-century, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all I did was post a photo.
All I did was nothing at all.
Nature took its course.
Hey, man, these internet widgets, they have a life of their own.
Nature took its course.
One does not control them. So it's best not to try.
Yeah, I know. It's like, I know people are like, why didn't you report the photo? I'm like, report it to who? The hall monitor?
To whom and why?
What
I didn't create this. This thing created itself.
Yeah.
You just took the picture.
I posted it on Pinterest.
Fact, you didn't take the picture. You posted the picture.
I probably took the picture. On Pinterest. I do remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was so funny.
Hilarious.
But this is the dress.
Yeah. It's the one.
Ta-da.
That's the guy.
Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
That's my story.
Big fun stuff.
Because I would have worn a Christmas dress.
Yeah.
But
you had a sudden inspiration.
I did this morning when I posted it on my Facebook profile, that photo, and I was like, I should wear that dress tonight.
Yeah, somebody else was posting it, and you said, oh, here we go again. It just makes the rounds. It will make
Facebook
the rounds.
police. I know. I should report it to the Facebook police, who will do literally nothing, but
Jack divided by squat.
Exactly.
So I'm thinking about the YouTube police will nail you for humming along to All I Want for Christmas Is You, but you post an entire album from Led Zeppelin. It's like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. Boom. All right. Yes.
The people who are posting the Led Zeppelin album, I understand the frustration, because you see that and you see that they're getting ads and saying like, that's terrible. They're just stealing that music and they should not be getting paid, but they're not getting paid.
They're not actually, no.
Whoever owns the rights to Led Zeppelin is getting paid.
That would be WEA, and actually whoever owns WEA these days, but yes, they were an Atlantic group, so it's definitely WEA.
Hi, Lisa!
And that consortium is getting the money. Oh yeah, that's a fairly aggressive legal department. So.
Good night, Peter!
Good night! Excellent. We will see you in no time, sir.
The shiny red dress close enough. Exactly, right?
Definitely.
It does match the earrings. I know. Thank you, Gettysburg Man. Like, this is like, it worked out perfectly. I'm happy I went up and found it. It was in the attic because I had left it. I was thinking I wanted to wear it to a party, and the trim was, it's all beaded, and one of the threads came loose. I'm like, oh my God, the beads are coming off. So I just kind of put it away. I'm like, it's not that bad. So. Oh, WEA Atlantic. Okay. They're the ones who are getting paid. So I learned this. Don't ask me how. But yeah, it's very frustrating when you see someone who's posting someone else's music and they're posting ads and you're thinking like, wait a minute, they're just making money on this other person's thing. And
truth be told,
they're not. Because if you're playing someone's music and they claim it, all of your ad proceeds go to them.
Yeah.
I'm going to go get me some wine. Are you good?
I'm good.
All right.
The copyright claim goes in, it definitely goes to. And yes, you have named the correct parties. Warner Atlantic merged into a unit circa 1972, I think, and they became a whole consortium. Atlantic had actually built up a massive catalog of R&B and soul and blues and etc. and jazz. And then suddenly starts doing rock stuff and goes gangbusters. And they became huge. And they became a really formidable label. And then around the point where Jimmy Page was interested not sign to Columbia anymore because he hadn't had such great luck with the label, he signs with Atlantic. And it goes from there. He decided to sign with Cream's label. Hello. Mm-hmm. So indeed, made a lot of sense. They made a good deal, made a really big dollar deal. Did much better than people had been doing in the 60s with records. And just never looked back.
Thank you, Lisa.
Went from there, 10 years worth of hard, 12 years of hard touring, and then they gave it up. So, yeah. They, first few years they were in operation, they were touring just nonstop. A lot of touring in the U.S. So there's a lot of dates. And there's actually a lot of dates that are recorded. Not such great audio,
Lisa
but you can hear
says,
some
I want a
good
pink
stuff.
Santa hat.
Well, hi thee to your local Walgreens. You'll probably find
know.
one.
He bought a few of those after Christmas one year.
It was actually a Duane Reade in New York, which is a Walgreens.
Which
brand
is, that's
days.
Walgreens.
But they used to buy lots of these, and a lot of them wouldn't sell. So then you'd wait a week after Christmas, these were down to $1, and then they were down to 50 cents, and then suddenly they're basically 29 cents. I'm like, all right, I'm buying a bunch of these.
That's when he buys all of them.
I'll take 10, please, and here's $3, keep the change. So, yeah, we got a whole bunch. And, we've had parties where we just pass them out.
It says, don't use anything from the Eagles. Glenn Fry will come to your house and take your firstborn.
If he's the author, of course.
Oh wait, well that's hilarious because Paul hates the Eagles, so yeah.
Not a big fan. No, they don't need my money. They will never need my money.
Oh no, Gettysburg Ma'am, I get it. Yeah, I do know what you mean. Bruno Mars has created his line of rum. I did not know that.
Oh,
but I would love to try it.
You literally know what that means with all of these vintage Aloha wear, which is actually built for your stature, but not for your waistline. And it's like, what? There's an anticipation about what you should look like, and you don't. So
Amy has a leopard Santa hat. Oh, that sounds nice.
Leopard is fun. We have one too, just a leopard rib, and then the red.
Drink softly and carry a big aluminum
Christmas tree. And now you're talking. Pardon me.
Oh my gosh! Oh, you made me think of something. What did you make me think of?
Oh, we were talking about vintage wear and things that fit, free.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. I have the weirdest dress. Every year I think, like, I should donate this to the auction at Ohana. Uh-huh. And then I put it on. I'm like, no, I can kind of wear it. And it's like, it fits everywhere except I can't. I'm like Randy in reverse in Christmas Story. Like, he's like, I can't put my arms down. Like, I can't put my arms up. It's like everything is like, it's a long-sleeved Aloha dress, which is great because, you know, sometimes it gets cold at night.
It's plenty chilly up at the lake.
I can put it on, and it's great if I have to stand there. But it's like if I have to lift my arms, it's like... Oh, yeah.
Tell you.
Ooh, okay. Cynthia says, I scored a green early 60s dress today that should fit. Oh my gosh. Nice. Oh, I like the sound of it. I love that. I love a score like that. I like the sound of it. May I recommend a vintage caftan? Yes.
It'll fit.
I know.
Caftan,
like I love that. I love that everyone's getting into the caftans.
Yep.
I bought a caftan pattern, thinking like, and they were even advertising it as easy. It's like a vintage. I was about to say recipe pattern. It's a vintage pattern that they made contemporary.
Yep.
Like, oh, I could make that. And it's like, oh, it just needs like 2,000 yards of fabric.
Good grief. Because the cool fabric is not the cheap fabric. So, yeah, there you go. Definitely.
Oh, thank you, Lisa. I can look through the Velveteen Lounge.
Nudge, wink,
Appreciate that.
I suspect you could find what you're looking for in very little time up on that menu. Yes.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, so many good caftans.
Definitely. With the bottom half.
Yes. That's such a good idea. Yes. Thank you. Yes. Maybe like up to there.
Oh, that's
and then I could probably...
Maybe you could do. You like the dress?
It's so ridiculous. It's such a ridiculous fit that, like, you can get it on, you can zip it, it's great. And it's like, I just can't lift my arms at all.
I can't get my arms up.
I can't get my arms up.
Shut up, Randy.
So we were watching the trailer for the new Christmas Story movie last night. I'm like, I really, really want to see it now.
Yeah, it looks well done. It looks like fun.
It looks great.
It looks like they hit all of the tropes that they really should be doing.
Oh, Cynthia has sewn a few.
They've got the actors and they've got the location and everything. So it's like, yeah, should be good. Sewn a few.
Sewn a few. Put your arms down when you get to school.
Get to school.
Exactly.
Hilarious.
Oh my gosh. I'll be back. Okay. All right, so we're just gonna talk caftans here. It looked easier before I got home and opened the pattern and was reading the instructions, and I just thought like, ugh. But I could probably do it. I love all these tiki events that have a caftan strut. I think that's great. And you have guys show up for it too, which is even better. Oh, Ryan, the pizzas are ready. Enjoy. Yay. Thank you for joining us. Oh my gosh. Oh, Lisa says, I bought a taffeta poinsettia gown from a black tie dinner we're throwing at the mansion here at Andrew, at my home, and here at Andrew and my home here at the Crimson Fish. Well, a taffeta poinsettia gown sounds amazing. You don't have pictures, do you? We love a picture. And, okay, wait. Oh, hi, Laura. Oh, Marcy has the same pattern. Oh, you've made it. It's a ton of fabric. That's what I was afraid of. I just saw that. I was like, ugh. Oh, jeez. Oh, Gettysburg, ma'am. Oh, yeah. Okay, Laura. Yes. Hello. Good to see you. Okay. All right. Right now, I'm just having wine. I had one called the Rowdiest Reindeer and one called the Jolliest Elf, and I moved on to wine because I gotta wake up in the morning. But and then Paul had a dark and stormy Christmas variation called Christmas, dark and stormy. I love all the caftan talk here. Maybe we need to do a caftan episode. I'm just saying. Okay. Yeah, no, sorry. Yes, you can join us when you're ready to join. Oh, Gettysburg Man was saying, if you haven't seen the Christmas Story, Christmas, everyone, check it out. It's surprisingly a bit of a tearjerker. I kind of was getting that from the trailer. I really want to see it. Oh, what pattern? Okay, I'm trying to... It's up in the attic. But there is a contemporary pattern that's a copy of a vintage pattern. Simplicity. Could you add a stretch fabric panel at the armpits to... Oh, that's a good idea too. Yeah, I feel like the sleeves are very open, so I feel like I could just slash them and maybe just like slash them even up to the armpits. That would be kind of fun. It doesn't matter. Like it's I can't lift my arms anyway, so whatever. Oh my gosh, Cynthia says I can get a full caftan out of 4 yards. All right. That's kind of amazing. So what kind of fabric do you use? Because I always like to go for, when I'm doing my little dresses, I always go for the novelty fabrics that are much smaller. And then I feel like the actual garment fabrics are larger. So, oh, okay. Errol says, just posted the link for the marshmallows. Did you post that in the VIP room? Velveteen Lounge Kitchen VIP room. If you're not in there, I highly recommend it. Oh, Lisa says, love wearing my caftan. Anything that has some flow. Oh, okay. All right. You know what? In the new year, I'm going to do this. I'm going to make a caftan. We were at Inuhele last January, and there was a caftan strut. And there were guys in it. It was great. Like, I didn't have a caftan, so I didn't participate, but I loved seeing everyone with their caftans. Oh, Amy says I need to learn to sew. I learned. You know, I took sewing in high school. And it was... I remember making a pair of Calvin Klein pants in high school sewing, which was these like tragic pleated slacks, but they were Calvin Klein. I don't know if Calvin Klein lends his name to patterns anymore, but he did back then. So those were my Calvin Klein slacks in high school. And I made a skirt, a mini paneled skirt. But that was how I first learned to sew. So I feel like if I can do it, anyone can, because beyond that, I had no help. Oh, okay. Yes. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa posted her marshmallow recipe in the Velveteen Lounge Kitchen VIP room. So if you're not in the VIP room and you would like this recipe, please get yourself there. Okay, I'm just catching up on that. Oh my gosh, there's so much caftan talk. I love it. I love it. Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am says I'm an elementary level sewer. I know, me too. Like everything for me beyond elementary level is just trial and error. All right, catching up. Nothing comes between me and my Calvins. When I think about them now, I kind of wish I still had them because, yeah, I would love to wear them and be like, hi, how do you like my Calvin Klein slacks? You know, like, they're so bad. I have never had homemade marshmallows. I'm so excited to try this recipe. Oh, okay, wait, okay, I'm over on YouTube now. Okay. I have a closet full of caftans and I sashay around my deck all summer by the pool. This is Lisa over on YouTube. My friends think I have grandeur problems. Oh my God. I have 2 Golden Thimble Awards as well. Oh my God. I love it. Oh my gosh. Lisa says, okay, Lisa, okay. Different Lisa says, I cannot sew. Hold on. Okay, wait, I lost your comment. Hold on. I cannot sew at all. Lisa didn't get the sewing trait, but my mom and sister can sew anything. But you're making homemade marshmallows, so you know what? They can sew and you can make the marshmallows. Oh my gosh, Gettysburg Ma'am says, my daughter lives in vintage Levi's. She's a thrift queen. Now that is a skill because aren't vintage Levi's, aren't some worth some money? So Lisa is Mrs. Roper reincarnated. Oh. Well, Cynthia says, I love wearing caftans. A few more years and it will be just that and aloha wear. Well, that just sounds like goals to me. Hi, Baron von Swankenstein. Good to see you. Merry Christmas to you. Yay. So we're talking caftans and homemade marshmallows. I'm having a little wine. Paul should be back shortly, but I made a couple of good drinks and he made a dark and stormy variation. So now you're all caught up. I love it. Caftans and aloha wear. That just sounds like leisure to me. And who doesn't want leisure, right? So was anyone else here traveling for the holidays? I just thought I'd ask. Oh, Lisa says, I love Mrs. Roper's wardrobe and her accessories. Did you see the Three's Company Christmas episode where the Ropers have this like small pink Christmas tree? And then she's in pink the whole episode. Like she matched her Christmas tree to her wardrobe. Yeah. Anyway. I love Three's Company. Oh, Gettysburg Ma'am staying there. You know, good for you. Oh. Oh, okay. Cynthia says not the holidays, but going to North Carolina and Tennessee in January. Are you flying or driving? I'm just curious. Just curious. Dark and Stormy. Oh yeah, he did a little Christmas variation of that one. Oh, Ken. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Ken said, just looked at mid-century trees. More authentic than they did. Thank you. Ta-da. Anyway. Christmas at the Ropers. It's so funny to watch these now as an adult. Because I watched, the Three's Company as a kid. But seeing it now with Mrs. Roper. Because we all laughed at her when we were kids. But I watch it now and I'm like, dang, I want to match my Christmas tree with my wardrobe. Oh, okay. All right, so supposed to be 80 on Sunday. Marcy, what? Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, you're flying. All right. Mrs. Roper is my fashion idol. Mine too. Oh. Man. Any suggestions for Asheville and Raleigh travel, anyone? I bet you could get some. I played both of those towns on tour, but I didn't do anything except perform and stay in the hotel. Oh, Lisa says, I long for my wardrobe to be more like Mrs. Roper's gaudy jewelry and caftans. That's like a goal for the new year, I think. Oh, and Chattanooga. Okay. I did not play Chattanooga on tour, but we've driven through. Again, I can't, I don't know. I got nothing. Chris, yeah. Too many of those all wear a caftan. Oh, hi, Carradine. Good to see you. Yay, you made it. Good to see you. So to catch up, we're talking caftans and travel. Holiday travel. Are you staying home? Are you going anywhere? We're driving and we're trying to beat the weather. So wish us luck. Oh my gosh, Mrs. Roper got me into plastic jewelry, Cynthia says. I do love me some plastic jewelry. I have a pair of earrings. I think I know where they are. They're so 80s. I should dig them out for the spring. They're very springy. They're polka dotted. I'm going back and forth between YouTube and Facebook. We're having a snowstorm right. Carradine, where are you again? Because you're getting a snowstorm. We're not supposed to get it until tomorrow noon. Yeah. Oh, we're going to New Hampshire. Yeah. Oh, did she wear a boa? Yeah. Mrs. Roper? Yeah, totally wear a boa. But Carradine, you're in Minnesota, right? Am I completely bugging? Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Be safe. Oh, thank you, Gettysburg, man. Yeah. Ugh. Okay, Amy says we're only getting rain. Good. Yeah. It's supposed to be crazy where we're going. All right, I'm just catching good. Yes, Minnesota. I thought so. All right, St. Paul. Oh, craziness, right? Supposed to be getting one around Chicago tomorrow. Okay, but now, how do you feel about that, DJ Southpaw? Like, are you okay with that? Or are you like, oh God, not really? Like, I feel like Chicago, I watch a lot of Bob Newhart, and I feel like they're kind of used to the snowstorms, but you'll let me know how you feel about this. There was a Mrs. Roper group meet in San Fran and a few other cities before the pandemic. I would get on a plane for that. Only rain after 3 inches of snow in the Poconos. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh! So to only get 4 inches of snow in the Midwest. Ugh. Only in quotes. I'm trying to get out before the snow starts tomorrow. That's kind of my goal. Oh, New Hampshire. Oh, yeah. It's they do get a lot of snow where they are, but it's not supposed to It's not supposed to start until tomorrow night, is what I'm trying to say. It's not supposed to start until tomorrow night. So if we can get there before tomorrow night, should all be good. Yeah, Julie says, I worry more about the ice and wind. Yes. And Friday is supposed to be very windy, so Julie's in Southeast Michigan. Yeah, yes. Are you already getting it, or are you supposed to get it? Because it seems like everyone is supposed to get it. So, ugh. I gotta go over to YouTube and catch it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, Karen says, I would like to see pics of the Mrs. Roper group meet. Okay. I feel like we should find those. Elizabeth says, hubby bought me an awesome purple, blue, hibiscus print and white dot trimmed vintage caftan for my birthday. Oh, that's sweet. I love that. Snort. You have to be of a certain age to be in the Mrs. Roper meet. You know what, Lisa? I feel like you're close enough to us. We could do this. We could do this. Oh, okay. DJ Softball says, I love it as long as I don't have to drive in it. That's how I feel. Getting too old for sledding. Captain Cold. Oh my gosh. Did I catch? All right. Oh, okay, not until later Thursday. That's like where we're going. So we gotta beat it because I think we're south enough that we're supposed to get it before everyone else. So we're back to talking weather again. That's what it's come to. Oh, okay. Lisa has family in Michigan. I love it. Okay. Well, are you coming back? I feel like we might have lost Paul. He was sick over the weekend. Are you coming back? Yeah. Oh, okay. I was about to shut it down, but if you're coming back.
Come on by and say hi.
All right, he's going to come back. He's still a little under the weather. And with the weather we've been talking about, that's not good. We've been talking about some crap weather. Yeah. I'm going to go. Oh, he's back. He's back. All right. I'm going to go get me some more wine. I'll be back.
That was a good idea, right? Just something to keep going. Yeah, I'm very dry suddenly. And it is pretty dry in here, and of course your house as well, because everyone's heat is on, and there's less moisture in the air, and blah, blah. All the moisture is frozen. So I'm just getting parched. I'm just feeling not so great.
All the moisture is frozen. We call it ice where I come from.
That we call ice. Ice and snow. Bingo. But big fun.
All right.
Heard some of the hilarity, but yeah, you got things going.
He made it back.
So sorry to...
Wait, Karen says, I know Mr. Freeze from Batman. What?
That's true.
What?
He's played by Otto Preminger, as I recall.
Oh, God.
I think Preminger himself said of that role, it's just like, oh, my grandparents and my grandchildren finally got to see me.
Oh,
yeah.
I know. We should probably shut it down, though, so you can
It's about that time.
Go fall asleep.
It's probably about that time, too.
It's probably about that time.
We gotta wake up.
All right. We gotta wake up and try to beat the snow.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so, yes, we will, yeah, I don't know if we're going to do a full broadcast next week, but we will check in next Wednesday.
We'll give you a quickie.
And then New Year's Eve.
And then the big one. Yeah. Joy to the world.
Yes.
All
Our New Year's Eve broadcast. So, Merry Christmas, everyone who celebrates. And
we're right in the middle of Hanukkah as well.
And we're right in the middle of Hanukkah as well.
If you are actually doing this celebration, light that candle and fry up those latkes.
Yes.
Now's the time. We were thinking of having latkes the other day. It sounded good. It sounded really good.
We can have latkes anytime.
Anytime. They're easy. They're simple to make. It's just a potato.
But thank you so much for joining us. We love all of you. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Everything. And we will see you. We will drop the ball on New Year's Eve.
Of course.
And then we will drop it again.
Big 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many time zone drops. It's kind of like 1 time zone, 2 time zone, 3 time zone.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Errol.
I don't remember the rest. Errol!
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you. Okay,
Happy
anybody
birthday,
at this exact moment in time is like, OMG,
it's Errol's birthday.
I need last minute gift ideas that can be delivered by Prime. Please start with our store and then go about your business. Don't need to buy anything from our store. But when you start there, it helps us out. And you just get what you're going to get.
Oh, yes, Friday is Festivus. Amy just reminded me. Yes, Festivus for the rest of us.
Merry Christmas, yes. Merry Christmas and Merry Festivus.
Oh my gosh. Merry Christmas, everyone. And I'm not going to say Happy New Year because we're going live on New Year's Eve.
We'll say that then.
We would love it if you would drop by for a minute or two if you're not busy. And if you are coming for New Year's Eve, we'll be here for the long haul. We'll drop the ball. And then we'll drop it again. And like every time zone, we'll drop it until we all pass out.
The only show where you can drop the ball multiple times and people keep watching. No, I think there's more shows like that.
Thank you so much, everyone.
And in a last desperate gasp at copyright infringement, happy holiday, happy holiday. There we go. All
yes,
right. That's enough to get me kicked off of YouTube.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and Happy Festivus.
Festivus to all of us. Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
And we will see you very briefly next week anyway.
Yep. A little quickie on Wednesday. So like tune in fast. You'll catch us in a flash. And wherever you have to travel this season, as we do, keep it safe. Watch it because, it's just ridiculous patterns are happening.
Slow down.
Maybe don't go that day. Just gauge it. Don't travel if you don't have to. And maybe you can do it later. There's always a possibility. And if you are not traveling, then great. Good on you. Hope that the cord of wood is stocked up so you can keep feeding the fire. That's a good idea these days. Wherever you go, wherever you do, remember, you're with us in our hearts. And we're with you. And we will see you soon.